Let's go. Welcome back. Friday nights. Hope you're having a lovely Friday nights. I'm going to pull up a chessboard and play some 5-minute plays. Let's go. And yeah, you guessed it, it's taking much longer than usual because I'm trying to play some Fischer random, some chess 960. But here we go. We have a pairing. This is position 318. Let's go. Right there, 318. Always look to improve the scope of your bishops. Make sure you're not losing any pawns in the opening, because in chess 960 there are sometimes loose pawns in the opening. Aren't any here. Improving the scope of the queen, improving the scope of the bishops. Probably play something like this. Yep. So the queen does grab a pawn, but the queen is going to have to move. Going to have to waste some tempo, kind of like in the Scandinavian defense in standard chess. This is defended twice, but the queen is in front of the rook. The queen is not going to want to take either the bishop, sorry, the dark square bishop. So yeah, opponent's defense here. Let's go. Developing knight. Yeah, what to do here? Okay. Just grabbing square control here in the center. Yeah, queen comes in. Queen is active. Maybe some coordination here will be useful. No, my opponent doesn't like that. And asks me to move the queen immediately. Put the queen here. Oh, but this is loose now. Hit 3 times. And this comes with check. Have to defend here. Not looking good. Already dropped 2 pawns just out of the opening. I've lost castling rights this way. Still castle this way. If this were traditional chess, the king would start on this square, castle to here or to here. Same applies in chess 960. I can still potentially castle this way, but I have to move this bishop. Okay. To clarify what's going on with this knight before my opponent has time to defend this, hit this square twice. Knight's likely coming back here. This is a move you can't take here. So you have to move the knights. But then I can't really take here. Can take here now. On takes. Does this work? I'm just gonna play it. Okay, there is a check here. Knight comes back. But no, I'm gonna grab here first. So now if knight comes back, first I want to get this check in. The knight and the rook coordinate. Opponent castles. Castling will check. Opponent grabs a pawn. Am I trapping this bishop? Can I trap this bishop? King have time to come over? I think, nope. Nope, nope, nope. That doesn't work either. Pushing past. No, can't push past either. Oh, but I have this now. Because the bishop's not defending. Uh, yeah, I'll grab a rook. Rook's gonna take with check. Knight's coming here. Queen. Where's the queen going? Queen's coming back here. Then the bishop's loose. Craziness. Or what else do you do? I mean, you can't. You have to try to save the queen. You can't save them both. No check here. No check here. Opponent's having to think. About a 30-second time advantage. Played a bunch of 960 earlier today before I went to work. Was able to grind all the way up to 1677, a new personal high. My old personal high was 1670. Or sorry, I got to 1678. My old personal high was 1677. Yeah, grabbing here. I got home from work a little while ago, played some games. Lost some games. I won the first game, but it wasn't that great of a game. Okay, this is defended. Yeah, this just improves the scope of the bishop, and I even have this check if needed. This is scary. I think his king steps aside and the rook is no longer defending or attacking because the bishop is in the way. I'm gonna lose a piece. But if rook takes, it's a check here. Does this do anything? Do I just take? I'm still slightly up in material. Check. Where's the king going? If I throw in this check first. No, this check. I just take here. This is. I don't like it. Okay, I do have a bit of excess time. I can think about this. I should probably just take the queens off the board. I'm up the exchange. Can I be greedy and just throw this check in first? Yes, I can. What it does is the king has to step aside and the rook is no longer defended by the king. Now I can take here. Now this rook's coming in. And there's coordination here with the bishop. Also a loose pawn. Rook is the king is also cut off from coming this way. So even this would be fatal. I'm just having to think now. Under a minute. That's a thing. Yeah, how do you stop all these threats? This check here doesn't. I mean, rook takes, bishop takes, and the threats are still on the board. Let's go. Opponent is now in the red zone. And may just let the clock run out. Take a quick look at this game, how it went down. I gave up the pawn early. Tempo the queen. Open d-file. Kind of trap the bishop. Queen is kind of trapped. Queen had to drop back. Grab the rook. It looked a little dicey here. Let's go. Yeah, opponent's just going to let the time run out. Let's go. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Oh, and actually, I'm going to be playing for the next couple hours, so if anyone want to play, I'm going to be on Lead Chess for the next couple hours. I'll see you there. Cheers.